The thing with being an adept initiate, the person that you are listening to, they have to have been doing that work for 15, 20 years, and it has to be that they are now, that wisdom is now being placed in action within their actual life. You have to be able to have seen that they have transmuted from lead to gold in the physical. Yeah. In order for you to be sat down there listening to all of the words that are coming out of their mouth and handing your power over to them by saying, oh, great, you're so great. But you're doing ourselves a disservice. Do you know why? You've only got 3 years left. What is 2026 now? 2020. When they tell you that the digital ID, now, these two planets that are coming together, right, bring about fear, bring about paranoia, and bring about deception when Neptune and Saturn comes together, right? Now, 1913, which before one of the conjunctions was 1917, but 1913 was the Federal Reserve when they brought this money system in, this evil system with this scarcity-based system, right? In the 27th year of the 1900s, the television came through, right? After this, right? Then in the 58th year, which again is the 13 again, right? You had this space race where they discovered these Van Allen box, the firmament, right? Pretty much, and they created their NASA in that year at the same time as well. Now, all of these things happen around this 36-year conjunction that's coming to us within a few weeks from now, right? So in 1989, right, the web was created, but there was this satanic panic as well, which is creating paranoia about this Satanism. I think it was even these moral scenario took place, wasn't even real, right? Pure paranoia. So how can you think that you worship astrology as though it is your God? When these planets are coming together, they are sometimes creating wars or creating and dissolving. They're not actually working for or against you. They're doing what they're doing and bringing through this script. Because the entity that governs this reality is not working for or against you either. That's why in the old world, they used to look at God as something that could go for or against us. It doesn't have to be for us. It doesn't have to be against us. There was no devil. That was just, God was operating on two polarities. He can be good. He can be good just based upon your conduct and how you are. That's how it was. So it's still tied in to this religion that has been given to us unconsciously. So, 1989 was, the web, the internet was created, right? The US invaded Panama. The Persian Gulf War. It was the start of when they were looking at the war, right? The Gulf War, I think it was, right? It was when they first started doing 24-hour televised news, right? So these conjunctions, is bringing this movie mirror into place. It's bringing it into play, right? When I do my next video, Prophetic, I'm going to look at how the movie mirror with kids. There's something with kids, movies and stuff like that, and things like that. How it's like a chanting that they get you to do within the songs that have been actually created. So even in the other conjunction, right, 1952 and 53, right, MK Ultra was created. The Korean War took place. These things, the Cold War intensified. It signaled the beginning of it and the ending of it. In the 1950s, it started it, and then and what are they bringing now? This war theme is coming in right before it. Yeah. They know it. Other entities that operate, that look like humans, right? That we would call them interdimensional, etc., but they look like us, right? They know it, and they're following the script straight the way through, and they're going to bring out the reason they can pull back this digital ID thing. They spent millions on it. The amount of contracts they have on it, you understand how the technology works. You can't get rid of it. It's a done deal. Well, the wars, because of this conjunction coming together, right? Like the first atomic bomb test began, so this nuclear thing came about. That's what kind of paranoia did that create, right? When they will bring out these AI systems, right, and then the people who we know, who right, not going to mention their names, with the war with Palestine and the rest of it, and those that create it, work with the Kabbalah, right, will bring about and bring that Google over into their place with the technology that they've got, to put everyone in a digital prison, based around the wars that they're creating. That's why you got that Trump guy going on crazy, right? Trump card, right? So I wanted to explain that because that's, you can see now clearly that these what you call the planets, these archons, they are working with Yaldabaoth, Demiurge, any name you want to give to it. The AI entity that governs this reality, that works directly against the soul, is there for us to overcome it. But when you bow down to it and you think, oh, astrology, this God, how could you know that when you already know, yeah, that it's not working for or against you? It's bringing wars. What? It's bringing wars, right? So therefore, it's not the core essence of what we know to be the source, creating force that operates in absolute, that operates with pure love, unified, right? So we'll end that here.